Well, this is really special. It's time now to honor another one of our 8 Who Care Award winners. They are people in our community who are being recognized for their extraordinary community service.
And tonight, a Lancaster County pastor is leading his church to feed its community, providing meals to anyone in need. But for AJ Dominus, it's about much more than just that food. Here's News 8's Jerry Giss.
What if we did the desserts down here?
It's a Thursday afternoon, which means preparation is in full swing for the weekly Loaves and Fishes Cafe at the Christ Lutheran Church in Elizabethtown.
Just coming through.
Reverend AJ Dominus leads a team of volunteers as they prepare food
This is the mac and cheese.
to be given out to anyone who needs it. This outreach was his idea,
I think we have to.
all starting about 3 years ago.
For a long time, I actually thought that we should be doing something like this.
At first, they gave out lunches in the church parking lot during the pandemic,
We adapt to change.
but they soon moved it to dinner time and saw the numbers grow.
We're going to use cards so we can use them again.
We wanted to reach more people, and that seemed to work.
Now they get more than 80 people a week, sometimes closer to 100. They even built a new kitchen in 2021.
Everybody who comes in the door, their need is different.
Hey, Mrs. Schellenhammer.
Sometimes they've just been having a hard time making ends meet. Or sometimes we get some, I think, people come that are just lonely. Individual desserts, or can I give you a whole pie? We don't ask anybody what their income is, or we don't say, hey, are you needy, or how needy are you? If they present themselves here, we feed them.
Well, I got you.
We hope that, you know, when they're here, they feel a sense of belonging and they feel God's love through us.
It's all possible because of volunteers that give of their time and talents, believing in the work that's being done here.
There are weeks when I think there is not enough food for the people lined up here. It's like feeding the 5,000, you know? It works out. It always works out.
It means a lot to people like Anna Carey,
Apple, peach.
who comes every week.
People enjoy coming here to get fed and things like that, and it's important for everybody to come because a lot of people need to eat, and they provide a lot for us when we come.
But for her, it's about more than just the goodies she takes home. It's the fellowship.
A lot of us will come early because we meet each other here. We come here and talk and get to know one another better.
And ultimately, that's what the Fishes and Loaves Cafe and AJ's vision is all about: food and friendly faces.
The faces and the people that you get to meet are just amazing. You get to know people that come every week. You know, when they have a birthday, you know, when they're sick.
All right, all 3 of you behave yourselves.
It makes you feel good that you have helped them in some way.
It's not that we just come to church and we hear a good sermon. We go and we live it. I was like, oh, I didn't leave. He left his pie and his mac and cheese. It's about relationship. It's about sharing love, and we do that face to face. All right, I'll take that number there.
Okay, we see you there.
All right, have a great week.
You too. Thank you.
What a blessing. And AJ believes it has brought the church members and volunteers closer together as well. And one more thing, the cafe offers a special birthday treat for anyone who is celebrating their birthday that week.
Well, that's kind of nice,
Yeah,
right?
I
I got to
think
wait
so.
a little bit, but.
Same here.